Okay, so that's as high as I can go because I can't put the ladder on the gutter. It's not strong enough. I don't trust it. And I got to the 4th rung with my feet and I was going to climb a bit higher, and then I saw a notice written on the top rung which said don't stand on the top 3 rungs at risk of death or injury. So I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to get a scaffolding tower to do the top and the gutter probably next year. But for now, I'm just going to paint from there down to about there, because I think some of that starts turning into plastic. That's cast iron. But I've got some hammerite paint coming, which you can paint directly onto rust. But I thought I'd better get all the loose stuff off and the loose paint. And that might keep it going for the winter anyway, until I can get a tower. We need a scaffolding tower actually, because we're going to paint all of this brickwork at the back because it's awful. When they did this an extension, not an extension, they sort of cut the back of the house off. It used to go right up here somewhere, but they cut the back off and bricked it up and used just like engineering bricks, which aren't very nice. So we're going to paint that. We've got to jet wash it. I've got to jet wash all the yard. And this wall is made of breeze blocks, concrete blocks. That's going to be painted as well, all the way along here. So all this has got to be done. The shed's got to be painted. Oh, there's so much to do. Anyway, when I've painted that, I've got to put lagging on the pipes for the winter from there down to there, because last year they froze, and that's the drainage from our upstairs bathroom and toilet and the downstairs toilet, and it froze and we couldn't flush the toilet. So I've got to put some temporary lagging on until I work out a nice way of boxing it in.
He wants to come in. Who's a good boy? Buzz Buzz. He was just crying his eyes out a second ago, weren't you? No. I know. Oh, good boy. Is that good? Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. Cat drugs. Scrumdiddlyumptious.
I've been raking up leaves and putting them in these big sacks to make leaf mould. I wanted to rake them up because there's a big storm coming tomorrow which would blow them all away, so I had to get it done today. And you can make leaf mould quite easily. Just put the leaves in a sack. This one's quite, you know, it's loosely woven, so there's air getting in there. But you can use bin bags, just poke some holes into it so the air can get in. And probably by the time you need to use the leaf mould next year, it will be rotted down. So yeah, add it to the compost heap or leave it in the bag to rot down and put it on your vegetables or plants.
We've got to rig a shelter up.
Oh, okay.
Lean it against the wall. I would have put my certain part in it. I was getting full. No, just double.
Okay, so the builders are here to put in a new front door and fix the floor. But first of all, they have to put up a shelter because, well, the weather is disgusting. So yeah, it's gonna look amazing. Can't wait.
The whole frame's full of water.
Oh, I can hear it, like, running off. That is bad. That's really bad.
You took the top one off. It was just
How did it get
pouring.
in? Just around the edge?
Through the glass and just
Through the glass?
it was pouring up like a spout.
Oh, no. Oh, I guess that's the cause of the damp problem then.
Yeah, it's been doing that for a few years.
Yeah.
Let's just fix it.
I mean, you can see it sagging up there and you can't see a lintel, so that's what I was thinking when we took that wall down. I was like, oh, shite.
The joys there. You see anything?
There's obviously a space there where it's been at.
But is it them stones that have dropped from it, haven't they?
Now this stone's above, this stone seems secured here above where the gap is where the lintel's been. But them stones above there
I wonder how much is going to come down and take the bill through.
That's the concern there. Might need to pop it up there.
Jesus.
Have to pop it from the inside.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Which was is that what's above that? Is it just the hallway or
It's the study. The study. Which I'm working up there actually.
so one of those the floor joists as well?
I was just gonna go up.
Is it carpeted, the study, is it? Or is it?
No, it's wooden floors, wooden flooring.
Actually,
But it's kind of, the floor in the study is kind of raised a little bit.
Right.
There's like, half of it is like the same level as the rest of the floor on the first floor. And then there's kind of like a few steps. And then there's like a platform up here. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
You can
Like-
see this is higher.
There is
than
there is a
this.
difference in the height there. It's just
Oh yeah, maybe, oh yeah, you can see. Yeah, the steps are here.
and your
And
floor
it goes up.
and your is it flooring? Is
Yeah.
it plant? And which way did they go? Did they go that way? Or
That
does
way,
it,
that
they
way.
go across that
Yeah,
way.
they run that way,
So
yeah.
that must mean the joists must
I don't know, they're rotten.
are the rotten, are they?
Above there.
What can you do?
There's not really much you can do if they're rotten, is there?
I've been letting water in for years. Probably from the window above, I would think.
No.
I didn't think the window above was too bad, but maybe.
I
I
think
can't believe there's no lintel in there.
no,
That
Why
can't,
would they do that?
that can't be real.
it's just rotting away.
Oh my God. Oh,
Honestly, this is much more work than just fitting a door here. Like,
Yeah, obviously,
well,
yeah.
if it's got to be done, it's got to be done.
I think we need to take a section of the ceiling out here and see what's going on, exactly what's going on above that
Yeah,
door,
yeah.
like how badly rotten it is.
Might have to move everything out so
I think it'd be better to
upstairs.
not to use that room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Couple of acropops.
Yeah.
Better start making some jewellery
Take
to
a
sell.
square of ceiling right here.
I can't.
Just take,
Can't get in the study.
Strip right across this way.
That's where I was sitting making jewellery.
We'll have to clear a
Well,
space
we're
in the
gonna
other
have to get a
bit.
little built in.
I'll have to move the jeweler's bench. I'll have to move the bench out of there. I mean, the bench is heavy as hell.
I mean, it's
Especially on-
not. No, it's fine. If we prop it under here,
Yeah,
It's not going to move.
it's not going to move.
No.
So
Okay.
we'll put a couple of acropops in
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
under here, and then we can take this bit of ceiling out
See what's all wrong.
and see what's rotten and replace that.
Because we need to. I would imagine that the joists are rotten,
Yeah.
so they'll either need to be patched or replaced, and then a concrete lintel put in above the door
Yeah.
and built in, like, and then fit your door in. So I just have to bring some up.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I feel like laughing. It's it's unbelievable that they wouldn't put a lintel in.
Yeah,
Well,
but
there's been an old wooden lintel in here
Yeah.
originally. There's nothing like it. That door frame's the only thing
I
that's
know.
been holding up the wall. Like.
At the last cottage we lived in, I had a window replaced and there was no lintel. The window was holding the wall up. So
it was bad. The
Window
stones were
above,
literally
leaking
loose.
yeah.
and running down there. The window above. There's a window directly above here, isn't there?
Yeah.
It'll be getting in like that and coming down the back and rotted it all. Like.
There is damp in the corner, the floorboards.
If the joists,
Right.
which
In that
there's
corner,
damp
in that
In
corner.
the floorboards. upstairs.
Floorboards go
Yeah.
that way, so the joists are short.
Yeah.
they'll all be rotten at the end. Like, they've got guaranteed.
Gonna have to get a new window for upstairs then.
Yeah.
Next.
Right.
Oh, it's terrifying, isn't
I
it?
think the first thing we can do is just prop this up.
Yeah.
And then cut a big hole in there and see how bad it is.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
I'm going to my workshop and get some acro props and stuff.
Yeah, because that door frame was probably helping to hold it up.
Aye.
Yeah.
we'll put that in a couple of acropops.
Well, we have to get it done. We have to get it done. That's
Well, I can't just. Of course, it was going to be worse. Right, so basically, I don't know if you could hear that, so I'm just reiterating. It looks like, as we suspected when we took this wall out, there's no lintel above the door. It's also looking like the joists that run this way are actually rotten where the water's got in above the door. So they might have to prop up the first floor. Well, they're gonna prop up the first floor with some aquaplot flops.
Props.
Props. Because yeah, I've been working up here on the jeweler's benches here. So the ceiling doesn't fall down.
Yeah.
So it's that bad. These
Above the door
rotten.
are loose stones.
Yeah.
So that little bit of wood is holding the stones up. The Joyce is pulling apart.
No,
Is it a slab?
it's just a slab. Joist, I can see the joist behind it. The thing is, it doesn't look like it's touching the wall, but I can't see how bad it is. We're gonna have to update at the end, but it is worse than we thought it was going to be, but also not as bad as we initially thought it was going to be. I'm getting out of here.
Have you any more blades for the fossil later? Aye. Also, first.
No lentil
There's
under.
no lintel. We thought, oh, you know what would be a great idea? We just let these rocks float on top of this wood.
Door frame holding the wall up. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that's alright, the floor's knackered anyway.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Look at that.
Aye, it's rotten, like.
Crumble it.
Yeah, it'll get a span like that.
I don't understand why we just put a new lintel in where the old lintel was.
Aye, that's it.
Like, why wouldn't they do that? I don't.
Seems like a simple enough thing to do.
Yeah. Isn't it
The
not?
flats in there, it's got some major screws in it, like that.
It's looking good.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's
Above
not
that,
bad.
above that doorway.
Oh, that's alright then.
Just get if you can get like a little,
Yeah.
you get they're called the span light. They're like
Yeah,
reinforced
yeah.
concrete lintels,
Yeah.
but they're only like
Yeah,
3 inches by 4 inches,
And then
next to bricks built up underneath there.
Can use those stones for the wall. Dry stone wall.
Yeah, we know some dry stone wall.
Not much better than dry stone wall.
I know, I think my dry stone wall's stronger than that. At least my dry stone wall's dry.
easier.
Right.
Spider there.
Oh wow, that's a big
Long
one. We'll get some big ones in this house.
So we go from there. Grind down off the ground.
Well, that blade might cut around over, so just think of it last week. Oh, bolts. Yeah, what measures with me?
Yeah.
I mean, I was saying before, if you want to do stuff yourself, then we can just renew the joists in the ceiling and the lintels above the window, fit the door,
Yeah.
and leave the inside for you to.
I've got bits of wood if you. So the builders have just gone to get some things to block the doorway up with because they've got another job to go to. They can't come back until the week after next because they didn't bargain for this. They've taken the whole ceiling off and they're going to have to replace some of these joists here, and also above this window they need to put a concrete lintel, and above the door a concrete lintel. And today they are going to finish off. They've taken a massive stone out that was here that had collapsed, and they are going to concrete this and make a proper step ready to put the new door in. But I don't think the door will be going in for a little while now. And here is the stone that came out. Massive stone, look. And this would be great to make something out of, like a little bench seat. So I'm quite pleased they got it out in one piece. So yeah, look at all the rubble. But it's best to get it done properly now. If it needs doing, it needs doing. It's just like we might have to get a new window for here as well because there's no ventilation in this room. These windows don't open. And that's probably a lot of the problem as well, condensation. So yeah, this is it's bad news because this is going to cost us a lot of money. The floor upstairs could have fallen in. If it's got to be done, it's got to be done. We just have to do it.
back of that hideous laboratory. Oh. The whole thing just went plop.
I'll take this around the side. So the builder, not our builder, another builder, very kindly let us have these bits of scrap wood, not the wood that he needs for something else, but
Yeah.
these bits of wood which are going to come in really handy for us repairing things.
And it's treated as well. So
Yeah.
these boards will be really good for maybe the chicken shed. And,
Yeah, these will.
And these will be great for fencing
Whatever.
or whatever, yeah.
So, great.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. I think we should put the sides up. No, they won't stay up, will
No,
they?
just leave them.
Sheds. So that is the bags of rubble all packed into the car, ready to go to the recycling centre.
Yeah, finally.
We've still got to get rid of the door and the door frame and some longer bits of wood, but they
yeah.
won't fit in the car, so we've got to cut those up somehow. Probably with
With
an
the
grinder.
angle grinder. I was going to say ankle grinder.
Or ankle grinder.
They
as
don't know
Alex
the
says.
joke, but angle grinder.
Alex, when she was little, used to think they were called ankle grinders.
And I used to think when I was little, that sounds hideous. Why are they called ankle grinders? They used to make me cringe every time someone mentioned them.
It's actually angle grinder.
I didn't know that when I was young. So now, as a joke, I still call them ankle grinders.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
that's that. The other thing is, do you like our new door?
Oh, here's the big reveal, guys.
No, seriously though, this has turned.
It's not funny.
It's either laugh or cry. This
Yeah.
has turned out to be a nightmare, as we suspected it
Yeah.
might. The builders came to mend the floor and put the new door and frame in, but when they took the frame out, they found lots of rotten wood, and as we suspected, there's no lintel above the door.
It's funny because when we were taking the wall down, and I was like, haha, looks like there's no lintel.
Turns
As
out
a
there
joke,
was no
but
lintel.
it wasn't actually a joke.
There was some loose stones, which you saw in the video, that were just
Actually,
being held up by a thin piece of plywood.
which could have fallen on our head at any time as we were going through the door, you know?
And it's worse because the floorboards in the study above. 'Cause it's not just a porch. It's not just a porch.
Yeah.
It's like the whole height of the house.
Yeah.
And that room there is a study. And the floorboards in there are rotten. The joists on this side.
Yeah,
are
as,
rotten.
as you saw obviously in what we just showed.
And they're all
but-
going to have to be replaced, so it's going to cost us so much more than we thought it would.
Yeah. We should have known. You know, we had a feeling. I was like, there seems to be a lot of rot here as we were taking down the wall, and it seems the water has come in through the door.
The door,
Yeah,
but
has
if you
been
saw
a
very
huge,
well. But
bigger
when they
problem
took
than we thought.
the top window out, water just
Yeah, you
poured
could
out
hear
of
it like pouring all over the ground.
And then the door was full of water, just awful.
Which
all
is
the
then
seals
it's
must have
been
gone
getting sucked into the door frame, and it's got into the walls,
floor.
and it's just rotted everything.
And that's why the floors collapsed. Just
We should have got it done sooner, but we didn't realise how big of an issue it actually was.
plus, it's a condensation issue in there because when they put the new plastic windows in, 80s
Yeah.
or 90s, they don't open, so there's no way of air being able to circulate.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to get at least one new window so we can be able to open it, you know.
Yeah.
So that's going to cost another fortune.
So
Has anyone seen The Money Pit with Tom Hanks? That's this.
that's funny. That's what the builder said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that film a long time ago when I was young and didn't own.
I haven't.
I didn't own a house. I didn't own anything.
I might watch that. You know.
We haven't.
I've not seen it. I might watch that. Anyway, basically, you've seen the work and you've seen what they had to take down in there, but it's getting dark now. We're
Yeah.
going to the skips tomorrow morning.
Builders
and
are coming back in about a week's time.
Another
because
week.
They've had other jobs to do.
Yeah.
Because they didn't bargain on this.
So they've laid concrete. I'll show you.
Water
they-
cannot now go straight
No.
in off the step.
It can't physically enter
No.
underneath the door now. So that's one thing fixed. We don't have to worry about it getting underneath. I think there was a bigger problem with that though. The whole door itself was just leaking water.
Yeah.
We thought it was just coming in down here, but obviously not. It was, yeah. Anyway, it's getting sorted now. It is going to cost more money, but at least we'll have the peace of mind that's done properly and we don't have to worry about it again.
And you watching our video, subscribing to our channel, giving us a thumbs up, all those things help us to earn a
They
little
do.
bit extra money
Yeah,
to get
big
this
deal.
job done. So thank you so much. You know, and even I know we all hate adverts, but
Big
even just
time.
letting the adverts run helps us to earn a little bit extra money.
People have been donating, though. They have been sending us super
Yeah.
thanks and stuff, and we are
So
eternally
grateful.
grateful
Those
to those
people actually paid for the new door.
Yeah, they did actually.
Amazingly.
They did.
So that was a huge help. Thank you so much.
It
So
was,
much.
and we haven't showed you the door yet. You haven't seen the door, so
It's lovely.
you'll just have to wait. And it is really lovely.
Yeah.
It's like it suits the house much better than the plastic one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I think
we'll
we've
go now
talked on
because
too much, and
nearly
it's dark.
pitch dark.
It's literally dark, and it's raining, and yeah, it's now the end of the day, and we'll go.
we're going to have a cup of tea.
Yes. Okay. Bye.
Just